will and how things are going in there. Let me know if you can hear me okay or if you can see okay. So this is the time where we take for technical difficulties and make sure things are going all right. But I hope they are. Okay. And we'll let everybody on TikTok know that we are live. Oh, there's my new video. Okay. Let them know that we are live going on here so people can listen back and forth pretty much. Okay. Did I hit the right button? We'll see. So if you're just joining, welcome. Hi, seashells. Hello, everybody. Hi, who's in the room? Say something. Don't be shy. We'll get this going. We'll warm up together here real soon. Okay, so let's get right here. Astrology. I gotta let people know what you're doing, or they just won't care. Okay. There we go. Cool. I think that's good. All right, so we got two things going on. Thank you so much for waiting. I appreciate it. So we have TikTok going on live. All right, so you have two stream choices to hear this from. So, and if you're on YouTube, you get something a little bit extra special. So please hang out. Please stay around for that stuff extra special to come around. Hi, everybody on TikTok. Thank you so much for joining. Let's go live. So, hello. Okay, we got to give people time to warm up. Almost, it feels like it's like, are you in here yet? Almost. All right. Hi. Okay, everybody's coming in here. I can see you now. Well, I can't see you. I could see that you're at least in the room here, and you can kind of see my mouse going. Hi, everybody on TikTok. How's it going? There we go. All right, so where do we start? Of course, the moon is in Scorpio. We have the sun season in Scorpio, and it is in the 9th house. So that's ideal right now. So what is this asking? It's asking us to reflect on deeper issues in life, big time. So not just about passions, but what's going around in our everyday lives that offers some of that depth, okay? So the sun is in Scorpio, and we are feeling that. It's 07 degrees, 35 degrees Scorpio. So it's pretty intense. And this also means to avoid some kind of dramas, avoid secrets, avoid just like keeping that from people and from that, because it won't get any kind of benefit. No benefit whatsoever. And the sun is in the 9th house. So this means that self-knowledge, aha moments are happening right now. Okay. And we're gaining insight by expanding our minds and exploding, oh my gosh, in the sense to where we are realizing things and why they're working in the way that they do. So if you're watching me here on YouTube, you can see here there's 7 aspects. Okay. You can see this is a conjunction happening right here, and we have some semi-squares and a little bit of a trine. So we'll talk about it. So the first thing that we have is the semi-square to Venus. So what does this mean? And hi, TikTok, if you're watching, you're just listening now, just put your phone down and here's your daily astrology. So right now you're experiencing some lack of support, right? So love, finances, things that are supposed to be pleasurable are not as pleasurable as they usually are or they need to be. So what does this mean? This means that we just need to be patient, or we just, what the fuck are these people not being able to be compassionate with us? But nonetheless, it's a good time to prepare and ground yourself for the future. Okay, assess whatever needs that you need to assess and make sure that things start to flow in a way that are positive and lay down the groundwork for time. Hi, hey, how are you doing? Hey, beautiful. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for liking this video. So another thing that we have is a conjunction to Mars. All right. So something completely new. Mars is now moved into Scorpio. Okay. So life is adventurous right now. Life and drive is like taking a whole spiritual course. That just happened. All right. Gotcha. Okay, I'll take a look. I will get you. Actually, I'm open for that. I will get you that soon. So we have three aspects of Mars of what's going on. So what does it mean? It says besides being adventurous, things are fired up, ready to go, and people in between that energy is very, very highly active. What happens? It could lead up to accidents. It could lead up to things being rash and going way too fast. So be careful about that. Mars, remember, that's planet of drive, direction. It's still driving and still going forward. That's the problem. It's driven by passion, hot, heated stuff. Okay, so take that moment to pause. That's what we were learning beforehand when Mars was in Libra. Okay, because when Mars is in Libra just the past few days ago, it was just kind of like we had that pause, but now it's a little bit different. So things are kind of like make and break. Hi, I see some people asking, hey, can I ask you a question? What's going on? We are doing a live free astrology reading here on TikTok and on YouTube. So, TikTok, you're just kind of watching the background, listening to my voice. YouTube, you're more interactive, watching the astrology wheel as things kind of come out here for you, just so you know. Nonetheless, let's continuing on and talk about the sun season in Mercury, not Mercury, but in Scorpio. And speaking of Mercury, planet of communication, still in Libra, in the 8th house. So use this time to communicate. I am extremely hyperactive in a sense of the psyche, and it's been developing quite fast. So you yourself might be using this time to communicate with your loved ones and people who have passed, or you yourself develop into the psyche. And there's three aspects of Mercury, as you can see here, 1, 2, 3, kind of coming out. So there's a trine to Jupiter, as we can see here, this positivity. And it's a good time because that communication is able to learn something new or teach something, like teaching others. Like here I'm teaching, y'all are learning. So this is good. This is good, confident, positive energy that we're exchanging from each other. And because of this, you're able to gain some insight and go forward with your life goals. It's pretty good. It's a win-win, right? And things are going to come your way. Good things are coming everybody's way. I'm just telling you, it's always there and it's always had to happen. We just got to have the opportunity there for it. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my God, Kelly, hidden news. I'm opening my package exactly right now. I love it. Thank you so much for bringing that up. Shop my store, Moon Girl Apothecary. I came out with some awesome, ethically sourced, of course, gemstone crystals and stuff. I live out here in Colorado and I know a guy. no, and I have an amazing person I work with and team to get you guys some stuff from Argentina and Brazil. So I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Yay. I hope you love it. Yay. She's opening up her package. So shop that store. I appreciate you guys for that. So 2 days processing. I ship every Friday. So nonetheless. Okay. Continuing on. Now, Neptune, let's talk about those dreams and talk about that difficulty, maybe focusing on some things at the moment, right? As I say this, as I was just trailing off. But nonetheless, it's okay. That's just the universe saying to, yeah, man, sit, relax, groove with it. Take a time to walk by the pond and meditate or take a walk outside. Go buy some water. All right. And make sure that you surround yourself by uplifting people and uplifting times. Right? Just kind of like take that time with that dream world to do it. Now, okay, so here we have that square to Pluto. Pluto, the planet of transformation and all things intense, all never changing, all evolving. Okay. Something or somebody unusual, maybe it's me, who knows? But there's very something stimulating about it. And it's coming up as a transformation and waiting to change. On the outside, nonetheless, conversations are going to be very, very penetrating. Very, very personal. Very, very deep. Okay. So when you're connecting, when you're answering, and I'm sure the tarot card questions that I will get today are going to be deep questions. I can just feel it. Right. It's like wanting to know the juicy details. So this is kind of stimulating challenge, but there's also some good news and some news that are productive, meaning you can make a choice with it. All right. So let's move on. Let's talk about the moon because the moon is in Virgo. Okay. So the moon in Virgo, how fun. I'm laughing at myself. Okay. The moon in Virgo is in the 7th house. So this deals with relationships for sure. As you can see, we have a few aspects going out here. And the first thing is a sextile to Mars. Okay. So Virgo and Scorpio do get along. All right. But they do get along in brash, intense, deep behavior. Encourage. They encourage each other. They're like, I seriously think about back in the day when I had a best friend. I'm all back when ancient times, innocent ancient times, and she was a Scorpio. I was a Virgo. She's a Scorpio. And man, did we get in a lot of trouble. Now that I think about it. Yeah, we did. And it was really like us rooting each other on. No, I swear you can get away with it. Yeah, you can do it. You can do it. She was so bad, but so good at the same time. But nonetheless, this energy is saying, okay, the moon in Virgo is like saying, you know what? Maybe we should try and make a different kind of decision. Let's go about it a different way. All I'm saying is maybe we don't skip school today. Right? I go back there. And then like Mars here in Scorpio is saying like, but if we totally did this, and if we act out of frustration, and if we act out of passion, man, it's really going to turn things a different way. Like, and no way do we know how that's going to turn. Seriously, that's exactly my childhood right there. That explains so much. But nonetheless, it does strike out as anger and frustration and how we go about our things. So tonight, tomorrow, when things happen, right? Tolerance, moving forward, clarity, energy, moving forward, clear thoughts, sense of solitude, direction, moving forward. Okay. There might be something that might piss you off. Don't give in to the intense. There's going to be somebody around you be like, yeah, you can go for it. Don't go for it. Don't go for it. Okay. Even though people around you and boosting you up and making basically your ego, right? Puffing out your big chest. Just puff it back down. Puff a fish. Tonight's not the night we're going to fight. Okay. Just so you know. So that's a big energy. Every time I see those energies, think about it. Think about when you hear about the news, people fighting, people drinking too much, people getting passionately involved. Come on, man. Like, just like really having it out. So avoid those kind of heated conversations, especially under the influence. And it is the holidays. Please be safe out there. Be safe. Look twice, look back and forth. There's kids out there. There's kids acting like assholes. They don't know what they're doing. They're look left, look right. Be careful, be careful, be careful. Okay. I had to put my mom hat on. But it's true. This is the energy that I see. And astrologers like myself will see this energy and kind of know where people act out. People get upset. People get in trouble. People go to jail. People spend the night cooling off somewhere else because of this energy. And it happens like that. So she's all like, you don't even know. She's all, hold me back. I'm going to hold you back, Sarah. I'm going to hold you back. But, it's true. It happens in this energy. So that's why I'm kind of emphasizing on it. And if you react to people, you're going to get a not so positive reaction. Basically, you're going to have to deal with it later on in Sagittarius season. And with the Libra full moon, it's going to suck. So don't do that. Just heads up. So let's move forward and see what else. So we do have something good, a trine. Okay, a positive energy flow to Venus. Now, Virgo and Sagittarius, oh my God, they get along so good. Look how strong this blue line is across. I mean, like, this is the attitude of gratitude. So count your blessings with the people that you love. Things are blossoming. So if you're entering into a new relationship, now's the time, the energy. If you're hooking up on the weekend this weekend, man, is a powerful weekend to do so, by the way. There's a lot of energy for it. So wherever you are, and if you're not where you want to be, okay, all right, let's talk about that. You have the opportunity to flip the script and love yourself. All right, you can do that. You can do that. So take that opportunity to do that. So let's talk about the next thing. The next opportunity that we have is we do have a square. Here's a big square. And this is to the North Node. The North Node is the destiny of fate. Okay. These are things that happened in the past that come up now for the life, right? So, memories triggering because things are intense, right? Because things are passionate. Things come up to the feelings come to the surface, and they do. And let them come to the surface, and be as positive as much as you can, and just like it is what it is, right? It is what it is. And you got to feel good and you got to feel forward. And even myself, guys, this is giving me life. This is giving me love. And I love you guys. So moving forward, take that energy with yourself. So with the South Node, okay, stuff from the present, from the past, when things connect each other, there's also things from the subconscious that come the way, right? It almost feels so funny, comical how things kind of end up in life. And things are going to be okay. I'm here to tell you that. I'm here to tell you this. Like whoever is listening to me, there's I'm gonna be honest. There's like 3 people here on YouTube. There's awesome. There's 11 people here on TikTok. So there's collective of you guys here. And I'm telling you, for everybody's listening, you matter in this life. You're loved in this life. You are fucking great. If nobody's told you that today, you are awesome. And I want you to put your hand over your heart because you exist. You exist. And that's the most positive fucking feeling in the world. And I want you to hold on to that. Okay? You exist. And that's good. And I want you to take a moment when you get upset and you like, and it might happen. You might watch somebody get upset, or if you hear something about it, take that moment to put your hand over your heart and like all that passion, all that rage, and just be like, I exist. I exist. And take that moment and you'll be able to do it there. So, woo! What else we got? We're going through it. This is a special. Usually I only cover those, but we're going to keep going. So what's almost to an end? Chiron, this transformation of personal healing and wounds and things that we're going through. Chiron is our wounded healer and our mental wounds. And we're all going through this. This is through Aries. So this is personal. This is through the first house. We're all suffering through some kind of pain. Even if we're having okay stuff, we all have some kind of things that we're going through. If fucking people are like, oh, my life's perfect, I'm sure, but everybody's got something. So that being said, we're almost to the tail end of it, of discovering that journey with ourselves. Okay. And there's going to be a lot of second house energy. All right. And like, so that just means like your self-esteem, how your self-esteem and stuff plays to it. Sometimes your ego, your worth gets in the way. And you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. It doesn't help nobody. Okay. So intrusive thoughts, we talk about that a little bit. And I bring that up. How do you know it's being intuitive? And how do you know if it's being intrusive? Well, that's mental strength and mental practice that you learn through meditation. And how do you know the difference? Well, when you get an intrusive thought, you take a moment, you pause, you put your hand over your heart, or you ground yourself, and you meditate. You don't have to have your music, but you just create that space for yourself. And that space creates it between you and that intrusive thought. And from there, you can decide if it keeps coming up, okay, this is intuitive, or no, I'm anxious. I'm anxious. I need to go ground myself. I'm telling you, these tools that I'm telling you, amazing lifesavers, gold. I feel like everybody should know this in a sense, to where this will make you better human person in life, because you're just able to be present in the moment. Am I right? And from there, make a decision that's the best for yourself and your energy. So let's talk about Lilith in the 5th house. We got some of that energy coming up, and it's in Gemini. So it's a lot of communications, and it's going through the 9th house. So that just means that we are getting messages from everything, all around, all around, all around. So what else do we have here? Oh my goodness gracious. I think we almost covered most of it, but we'll cover one more. Saturn. Saturn in Aquarius and Saturn in the 1st house. So responsibilities, right? So it's hard. Like, we have all these emotional things going on, but you have alone, the grind keeps on going. Responsibilities and everything else, and the joy that comes with it and working behind the scenes is still happening. So be kind to people. You never know what they're going through. Just because they're showing up to work every day, just because they don't call out of work, doesn't mean anything. It just means that people still are dealing with things and having to move forward and restructure their area as they go. So, be kind. We were at of course, I was at Starbucks, and at first there was no line. There was 3 cars in front of me. And I go and we waited. We waited about 25 minutes, and I wasn't even upset, to be honest with you. I was updating a TikTok, and the lady was like, "You're so nice. I can't believe it." And I was like, "No, you're fine. Take your time." She's like, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah, take your time. Take your time." You know? And I was like, "I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I shouldn't fucking came. Like, I just saw there was 3 She was like, "No, no." She's just like, "Our machine broke down, and we have a new person." And she's just like, I said, "Teacher on my drinks. I'm okay with that." And she was really nice about it. And it is. It's like, and she looked at me and I looked at her, and she just like appreciated that. And I could tell she had a hard day. And it's like recognizing those efforts and people that they play in those public roles, especially in the service industry. Because I myself have worked in the service industry pretty much my whole life. And I know what it's like to feel what you're feeling going through behind the scenes at home, and still showing up 100% sharp and nailing it, or trying to. So be kind to those people. And also be gentle on yourself from one workaholic to another. Take this time behind the scenes to indulge behind the scenes. Because I know work gives you life if you're like me. But when you are home, be home, love home. And everything else will come together. I promise. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate your time and I appreciate your energy. If you're just joining me now and you kind of came in at the last point, no problem. This will be a replay here on YouTube, and you can go to my YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/moongirltarot. That's where you can find me. Please subscribe. I appreciate that. You can always monetization. Someone donated here on this video the other day, and I appreciate that. So thank you so much for that. So if you have that capability for super chat, or if you share this video, oh my gosh, I would appreciate it. This just gets the word out there, gets the link out there. Thank you. You're welcome. I appreciate your time. I appreciate your energy. all of that, guys. So I will be live. We're gonna be creepy tomorrow, and we are going to go with donation readings. I did agree to that, but we are going to focus on shadow work, demonology, and connecting with people who have passed. So this is an excellent opportunity for those who want to connect to mediumship, to connect to somebody. And that pricing will be there. And I will only take so many of those sessions just because you guys know psychic medium readings do put my body through hell of a time. And to honor the families and to honor and respect that energy, I will only take on so many of those readings. But we will have more. For example, I'll probably only do maybe 3 mediumship readings for that night. And we'll do shadow work readings, demonology readings, because of course those always come up in the psyche regardless. But we'll be there. Yeah, it's going to be at 10 o'clock Mountain Time. Pretty much. If I can come on sooner, I will. Basically, as soon as I can get the kids down to bed on Halloween night, because they still have school tomorrow morning. But I will be online. It will be random, but I will be on there and be on late. Hey, Haley. Hey, girl. Hi. Hey, everybody. I will have that pricing. I'm sure it's going to be probably a little bit more, 44. I think it's going to be 44, the donation price for that. So I will let you guys know when that comes and how it goes. And any questions, I love that. Oh, to emphasize, Jennifer, the donations tomorrow are not tarot card questions. I am not answering tarot card questions tomorrow. Those questions tomorrow are only for certain dedication to Halloween. So for that. So it's a totally different vibe. You're completely fine. Yeah. Just to clarify, when I'm doing the readings for Halloween tomorrow, those are not just tarot card questions. I'm not doing the regular tarot card questions. I am dedicating strictly to demonology, strictly to shadow work, and strictly to psychic. Just so you know. Oh my gosh, how cool. I found a site for your files to go on Apple Music. Cool. I love it. Wanted to say, pop and say hi. Hi, how's it going? Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for saying that. I love your sticker, the moon in the box. Yay. I'm so glad that you like it. Oh, you got your stuff. And Macy, you got your stuff too. So glad. Did you like your crystal? Wonderful. Thank you guys for shopping my store, www.moongirlapothecary.com. That is great. Oh, y'all are awesome. I know. I'm excited for you. I got that. You got that coming November 2nd. I believe it's going to be 44. Yeah. And those are just strictly one question. So I will lay everything out for you guys. I created an event. So I will have certain videos and I'll talk about what I'm going to do. So make sure you stay with me in the chat. And I will have a special donation for that. And I will only have so many people for that just because, it's only fair to me, only fair to you for that. Oh, you love it. The strawberry quartz. Awesome. Yay. I love those bracelets. Oh, y'all are so sweet. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Thank you so much for your time. And thank you for your energy. The next astrology reading will be Monday. So that being said, should I jump at, y'all are still here. I did say I was going to cover Halloween. Okay, now that I said that, let's go forward a little bit. Just real quick, because I'm pretty much, whoa, look at that. Okay. Pretty much about the same, just on the other side of the wheel. Wow. Yeah, so collectively the same energy, just focusing on home and family and personal relationships and indulging in relationships, a lot of that intensity, that energy between two people is very stimulating. Some things might come up as, remember what I talked about, constructive criticism, as well as like heated arguments. You might be passionate. There might be somebody there, basically your hype queen, but it doesn't turn out the way that you might think. So just because you got people promoting you to go, and if your gut is telling you to pause, definitely pause. Yep, for sure. There it is. That's what I was looking for. So tomorrow on Halloween, remember how I was talking about people and heat of the moment and passion? Watch out for people, watch out for cars, watch out for people not paying attention. We're going to have something. I want you guys to come chat with me tomorrow night and let me know how the day goes, because there's going to be something happening here. There's going to be something that's going to set off in the news. There's something that's going to be present to the forward. I bet you anything, if not by Halloween or the first week of November, November 2nd. You heard it here first. For sure. Something unpredictable is happening. I just see it. It's a weekend it's literally a trip. So you see this right here, guys, with all this energy on here on YouTube. So what that indicates is that it's a trip line. That's what the universe does. So don't be so like just to drive forward. Take a break, pause. If you think long, you think wrong. If you don't have to get out the car and drive and go somewhere 2 hours out of the way in the pitch of the night, don't go it, kind of thing. Okay? There's these little things that kind of pop up in life, especially in the astrology, and who knows, it might be nothing. It might just be something in the universe. It might be just in the public, right? That comes up, that was, we didn't know that we knew, and comes up. So who knows? We'll see how things develop as they go. Oh, I love you guys. Thank you so much. All right, I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow night. Have a happy, safe Halloween. Y'all are great. I will do my best to keep you guys going on. My text tarot messages, the urgent services are now open. I'm going to start doing those right now, and I will have those throughout tomorrow, throughout the day as well if you need it. And we'll get this replay back. There you go. All right, guys. Thank y'all so much. I will see you later.